Doing good, people. I'm back. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, like I said yesterday in my post, I was going to address what transpired with my 2023 indoor football season, why it came to a sudden halt. I owe it to the people that follow me, the people that look up to me, the people I inspire, the people that just want to see me do good in the game of football. For the people that don't watch the video, that's fine, because I know it's a lot more of y'all than the latter. So that's fine. I need y'all. I need all that, to keep me motivated, keep me pushing. But anyways, I'm gonna discuss that and what's to come in the near future for as my football career is concerned. I'm gonna take y'all from the beginning and explain to y'all why what happened to the best of my ability. Like I said before, it was out of my control, wasn't nothing I could do. But without further ado, let's talk about it. First, start from the beginning. The season was supposed to start in the beginning of August. It usually starts July, August. Like I said, we've been in this league. This was the fourth season, and every year it's difficult every year for us, the logistics and things of that nature. But this year it was just on another level. But like I said, the season was supposed to start at the beginning of August, but it started at the end of August. So, that was a red flag right there. But, we did what we had to do, made the adjustments, and we handled it. We handled it, and we moved forward with it. So the season finally came. First week, thinking we playing at one location, but last minute, we playing at a different location that's almost an hour apart from each other. So that was a problem. That was a red flag again. But, we did what we had to do. We made it to the game. We played. Okay. So we get to the game, though. Let me back up a little bit. We get to the game. We thinking, it's normal like the years before. We played 15-minute quarters or 12-minute quarters. No, we're not playing 15. We're not playing 12. We're playing 10-minute quarters. And as y'all know, hell, Little League play 12-minute, don't it? I think high school do at least, I know. And the clock stopped. Well, we played 10 minutes running clock. And for a team that's traveling from 3 hours away, because we're a Louisiana-based team, traveling 3 hours away to Texas to play, it's not really worth our time and our travel to come 3 hours to play basically a true 40-minute game, because the clock don't stop. It's a running clock. Only time you get a 5-minute halftime, and that's it. 10-minute halftime, and that's it. And then you back out there. Nope, the clock don't stop. So we like, that's not really worth it. I work my ass off all through the week. We work our ass off. I don't know what they do. They might just show up and play, but y'all know me. I train harder than mainly anybody y'all probably know, because y'all follow me. But if I don't, I'm up in the top tier of training, and working out and preparing for a game. So like I said, I work too hard to come just show up, play a little 10-minute game. Y'all know me, football, that's half the game, being in shape and being physical and being able to insert your will. You can't do that, playing a little 40-minute game. Hell, anybody can come play a 40-minute game. That's easy, Hell, 40 minutes is my warm-up most of the time when I'm working out and I'm training. So anyways, to get back on subject, it just didn't make sense. So since we started it, we said, okay, we're gonna stick with it. So the next week was Labor Day weekend. We had a bye. So we prepared, got ready for a solid team that we was gonna play the next week. So the next week comes, we had bus issues. Our bus broke down on the way to the game. We had mechanical issues. The bus broke down on the way to the game. So we called the league and let them know, or the commissioner or whoever, let them know that we're gonna be running late. The bus was broke down, so they already said before they could even figure out what was the problem. They said they ain't gonna better hold the field. They only got the field reserved for whatever amount of time, which is another issue. You're having the whole season, so you should have the field reserved for a substantial amount of time, so you could factor in things of any nature happening. Double, triple overtime games, stuff like that. You should have that already factored in. But they didn't, so we couldn't play. We had to take a forfeit, so it is what it is. So after discussing, I guess with the league, our owner decided to take us out because they wasn't really trying to work with us, and it just didn't make sense for us to keep driving 3 hours to play a 40-minute game. It'll take us longer to get there than the game was. And the game was a true, like I said, 45-minute game. It wasn't like a traditional game, clock stop and all that, which in arena, the clock don't stop, but you're playing 15-minute quarters, so it's different. Clock stops at timeouts, in a quarter, stuff like that. But from my perspective and my point of view, I think they just was in the league just in it to try to make money, because you cut the time down. That's the least the least amount of money you have to spend to fund the league or whatever, to fund keeping the field for a certain amount of time. You cutting it in half, so you just more money in your pocket. Which everything is a money grab when it comes to these football leagues and these teams nowadays, man. They ain't in it for the right reason, which is develop talent and help kids get to the next level and help people, get to the next level. They in it for the wrong reasons, which, is why it's like it is now. You should be worried about, building instead of profiting in the first few years of what you're trying to start in any business. But that's another subject. I could, run circles around people about, financial stuff and building and all that, because myself, wealth building, I did that to a certain extent. So we ain't gonna talk about that. But let's keep it on subject. Like I said, so mainly that's the gist of everything. That's what happened with everything for us the season. Just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense for us to stay in that league and to keep doing that, wasting our time and money and not getting what we put out during the week out of it. So we backed out for that reason. Why, me, I don't quit nothing when I start, but like I said, it was out of my control. If I could control it, I would have just did it just to do it, won the championship, got out of it, never came back to it, because it's starting to be about the wrong shit. So with that being said, for as me, what's coming up, I shut it down. Just, right now I'm just training diligently. I'm working on little things to build myself up the way I want to be built up, physically and mentally. So I'm doing little things, awkward things, uncomfortable things now. So when next season rolls around, they'll be comfortable. So I'm just in the dungeon, chopping, doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm gonna give y'all more content on that later on. But right now, I've just got to focus on, getting through these months up until when I hit the field again, which probably not gonna be till March. So, which is unfortunate for me because I put a lot into 2023. It's been good so far. Y'all know what I done did, what I done accomplished up to this point. I wanted to finish it off with a bang, but like I said, it was out of my control. Wasn't nothing I could do about it. But 2024 is gonna be even better. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm training different. I'm changing my methods up. Different year, different methods. You got to do different stuff. So I'm doing that, seeing how it works for me. I'm experimenting with different things, and we're gonna jump into 2024 head first, and we'll make it another great year. again, done had 3 or 4 great years strung together, so we're gonna keep that going. But I'm gonna drop more, like I said, drop more content, drop more podcast episodes discussing different topics. I'm gonna have some of my teammates on here to discuss this further in the future, near future, and then I'm gonna be done with this for as what happened with the season. Get their perspective and let y'all know their point of view on everything. But with that being said, gotta go to my daughter's softball game, so I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Let y'all go. But for the younger people out here that follow me, just know adversity comes. We gotta handle it. It's not always gonna be good. I'm not always gonna get on here when everything's good. I'm gonna let y'all know the bad stuff, just as I let y'all know the good stuff. That's part of life, Me, I embrace adversity. I attack it head on. It don't bother me, It makes me. It don't break me. It makes me. It makes me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I done dealt with it all my life. I felt like I shouldn't be dealing with this stuff because I put that type of work in, so I shouldn't have to, have to endure the stuff that I endure when it comes to football. But God don't make no mistakes, so He just using me as a vessel. So maybe this way He want me at, like I said before. So until some shape, I'm gonna stay at it. I'm gonna stay chopping. And with that being said, I'm gonna be back on here sooner than later. So everybody be easy. For the people that's commenting on my posts and messaging me, giving me their, warmth, I appreciate it. It's nothing bad. It's good, if anything. Just quicker I could get into the off season, quicker I could just be better than I was this year. So everybody, hope everybody's still doing everything they need to do for as their journeys are concerned. And I hope everybody continue to chase their dreams and goals. With that being said, I'm out, 7 out.